He gives you the cash, he so does give you the cash, he will get money from his videos, he will do what he can. My name is StarkyBooty32, and in this video I'm going to be talking about something very scary, insane and corrupt that has recently just occurred in Australia, because this thing has really gotten out of hand and has become very viral all throughout the media, all throughout Australia, and is just very stupid, insane, and is just something that shouldn't even be. Now, I don't usually make videos explaining what happens in the news and all of that, but I decided to make this video because things are really getting out of hand as it's going very viral, the issue that I'm going to be talking about in it, and it's something which is very scary and which is just a major breach of human rights that has occurred in Australia. This issue that I'm going to be talking about in this video involves a YouTuber called FriendlyJordies, his employer Kristo, and the Deputy Premier of New South Wales, Barilaro. Now, FriendlyJordies is an Australian YouTuber who makes videos that are really comedic skits and videos where he talks about random things and things that have recently occurred, kind of like what I do on my channel sometimes. And recently, his employer Kristo has recently just been arrested for being a journalist and getting Barilaro, trying to get Barilaro to sign some paperwork. And Kristo was arrested for quote-unquote stalking Barilaro, and then this resulted in a crazy thing that went down at Kristo's house and got him detained for supposedly stalking Barilaro, which is just a whole bunch of nonsense. But not only has Kristo been arrested for being a journalist, but FriendlyJordies is also being sued by Barilaro for quote-unquote defamation over a humorous video that he made towards Barilaro, where he made fun of Barilaro in a Luigi costume. And I am going to talk about that video later that FriendlyJordies made, which got him sued for defamation. But now I'm going to talk about the situation that has occurred at Kristo's house over this. After Kristo had supposedly stalked Barilaro, Barilaro sent over some officers to Kristo's house, which were uniformed, and they broke into his house, assaulted his 51-year-old arthritic mother, and also almost killed his family dog. Here is the footage of the video that I'm talking about.
No, I'm allowed to film it though. No, I'm allowed to film it.
No, you're not, because you're under arrest.
Could you film
I'm allowed
this?
to film
Could
it.
you film this, Mum?
You can film it, that's
Yeah.
okay, but you're not allowed to, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to. No, Mum, you can take my... No, you can take my phone. No, take my phone. Take my phone. Don't you...
What the fuck?
Yeah, they're giving away evidence and trying to run away with it. Yeah? Don't run off with evidence. Okay? Who are you doing this? You're going to win. Jesus Christ.
I'm coming.
Where is it? Film this.
I am.
Make
What
sure
the
you don't
fuck?
While I film it. This is bizarre.
This is not Australia.
Yeah, it's marked dated.
Have you got the number? You hurt a 51-year-old woman. You knocked
I
me
tripped over.
You killed my dog.
I tripped
who's
over.
old.
Okay?
No, you did not.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
pushed your way. You pushed
No,
me
no,
down.
no. I tripped over.
You
That's
assaulted
whatever it
me.
was.
You assaulted
Okay.
me. You
No, I
just
didn't.
assaulted me. I've got
did.
witnesses.
We told
I've
you to
got-
hand over the phone.
I have got witnesses.
You handed it to her. I tripped over you.
You pushed
That's what
me
happened.
down in my own home.
No, I didn't.
You
I
absolutely
tripped over.
environment.
That's all.
I'll just say right now that that video was very horrible, stupid, and was completely insane. Those officers broke into Kristo's house and were ununiformed, and they had assaulted his 51-year-old mother with arthritis. I hope Kristo's mother is doing well, and I hope that she recovers. But they even used an excuse by saying that they tripped over to get away with assault. How fucking stupid and nasty can you get? And also, not only that, but they claim that they are an anti-terrorist organisation, yet they broke into someone's house unarmed, assaulted their mother, and almost killed their dog. Barilaro is a complete fuckwit, and he's just an all-out nasty deputy premier and shouldn't even be in office. This just goes to show that I'm very angry right now at this situation, and it is very stupid and a complete breach of human rights. This is like the kind of thing that happens in China and North Korea, as those countries don't have human rights. Kristo has also been detained and has been taken away, and that is just a very stupid thing and very nasty that has really just occurred. There's nothing other that I can say about it other than the fact that it is a breach of human rights and that it is completely stupid and very nasty and corrupt. That's what happened to Kristo, but now on to what happened with FriendlyJordies. FriendlyJordies is being sued for supposedly having defamated against Barilaro from approaching Barilaro in a Luigi costume in a restaurant and asked Barilaro why he is suing him, and also poked fun at Barilaro in a satirical manner while imitating Luigi. It's a very funny video, and I'll just show it right now just so that you can see what I'm talking about here.
John, you cynical zombie! Why are you threatening to sue me? Why you do this? Why you threatening to sue? I cannot believe this! I cannot believe! Hey, you come on! You cannot touch him! Do not do a move! Hey! The stress of a beard, man from the bush! A bush! A bush! Yes! Man from the bush in Sydney! I like your house in Los Patas of Yes! Allora! Johnny! John! Why you not talking to me? You don't answer your phone! John!
That video was very funny, and it makes me laugh so hard every time I watch it. But on a serious note, FriendlyJordies is being sued over that video for defamation, which is a whole bunch of nonsense because he is not really being racist to Barilaro, as Barilaro also thinks that that video is racist as well, which is a whole bunch of nonsense, as going up to someone in a Luigi costume at a restaurant and imitating his Italian accent, that's not racist to Italians at all. That's just poking fun at someone over something stupid that they're doing, like John Barilaro suing FriendlyJordies, and I don't really see how that's racist in the slightest. John Barilaro is a complete idiot. But now that we've seen what has happened to Kristo and why FriendlyJordies is being sued, I'm also going to show you a clip from a video that FriendlyJordies made called Arrested, and in this video he explains basically the arrest behind Kristo and basically what is happening with Kristo, and a lot of the stuff that he highlights in the video is very stupid, and I'm going to agree with him as we go through this, and I will explain why it's stupid as well.
That's one count, doing his job. In case you're wondering what the second count is, it's when he accompanied me to visit John at the end of Bruzz Eternal. He's now at risk of going to jail for 3 years because of that. And here are the bail conditions. He must not approach Bruzz or contact him in any way unless contacting him through a lawyer. He cannot go within 200 metres of any place John Barilaro lives or any place where he works. He can't possess or share images or caricatures of the protected persons. He can't comment on the personal appearance or behaviour of the protected persons. And he can't participate in the publishing of content further harassing the victim. If Kristo does any of that, jests about him, even dares speak his name, he goes to jail like it's the Dark Ages.
Those first two bail conditions for Kristo are a restraining order, but those last three are a complete violation of human rights and a complete prohibition of free speech. At this rate, New South Wales is probably going to become like Scotland or North Korea, as those places you can't make offensive jokes. It's just very authoritarian and very corrupt of Barilaro to do such a thing.
So suffice to say, he has nothing to do with publishing the content of today. Kristo's lawyer says these are the weirdest bail conditions he's ever seen in his entire career practicing law.
I agree with Kristo's lawyer. At least there is a legal practitioner with common sense. Well, most legal practitioners do have common sense and are basically very morally righteous, so there's that.
And now here's the most insane part of this story. The arrest was done with absolutely no evidence. You know how I know that? Because the police haven't seen the footage I just showed you. When Kristo was released, he was given a police statement of facts. Here it is. Unfortunately, though, it's not really a statement of facts because it appears that someone has lied in their statement to the police. On Friday, the 4th of June 2021, the victim was attending a funeral at St Mary's Cathedral on College Street, Sydney. About 12:30 p.m, the funeral had ended and the victim was returning to his vehicle parked nearby on Hospital Road. The accused was seen to follow the victim for about 200 metres before approaching the victim as he approached the waiting car. Here's the video, and it starts about exactly where Kristo noticed John Barilaro. Does that look like he was following him for 200 metres? He couldn't have been, because that was the first Kristo saw of John, seconds before the phone was recording. Furthermore, Kristo was walking back to his own car in the opposite direction that John's vehicle was heading. How the hell could he follow John? So let's get a lie counter up. Was seen to be followed for 200 metres. That's lie 1. Also, we're going to subpoena the CCTV footage from the area. The accused was filming using his mobile phone saying, "Deputy Premier, why are you suing my boss? And you're corrupt." Okay, let's play the video.
Hey, John. Hey, John. I've got something for you. John, I've got a lawsuit. You're suing my boss. John.
Pretty apparent Kristo never specifically said, "Deputy Premier, why are you suing my boss?" And he didn't ever utter the phrase, "You're corrupt." 2 more lies on the counter, 3 all up. Let's keep going. The victim got into his car and the accused rounded the car, still filming, attempting to speak to the victim through the window of the car. Lie 4. In a police statement, Kristo clearly didn't round the car, lied about being seen, lied about what Kristo said, lied about rounding the car. Lying in a police statement is a crime. Lying in a police statement to get a journalist arrested and his family beaten is worse. Someone's done it. Who do you think it was? Questions. I guess we'll have to wait to find out in court. A date's been set.
Yep, 4 lies total. Kristo didn't follow Barilaro for 200 metres. He also never said, "Why are you suing my boss?" He said, "You're suing my boss." He never said that John Barilaro was corrupt, and he didn't round Barilaro's car. He just walked behind it for a little bit and then walked off over to the other side of the road. And as FriendlyJordies said, it is illegal to lie in a police statement, and that is just very corrupt, stupid and crazy of John Barilaro. He shouldn't be the Premier of the Deputy Premier of New South Wales, and he is just very nasty, crazy, and he's a complete authoritarian politician. I can't wait until Barilaro is written out of office, and I can't wait until he goes to jail. FriendlyJordies has also gotten a lawyer who will hopefully help destroy Barilaro in court with facts and logic so that Barilaro can lose the case, be proven wrong, and then get arrested, and then hopefully we won't have to worry about him ever again. I can't wait for the court case. It's gonna be crazy. Hopefully FriendlyJordies will win the lawsuit because Barilaro is just a crazy, corrupt politician who deserves nothing other than to be in jail, and New South Wales needs a new deputy premier to replace Barilaro and to hopefully make it better than it was before. So everyone, join FriendlyJordies' side and do not support John Barilaro. It's important that you completely despise John Barilaro and hopefully that you do not support his actions. They are nasty, they are dumb, and if you support John Barilaro, then you are a dum-dum. You are a complete corrupt fool who just wants power and wants to make New South Wales into an authoritarian regime. Let's do this. Let's fight against Barilaro, fight for FriendlyJordies, for Kristo, and let's get this deputy premier out of office. Until next time, my name is StarkyBooty32. Good luck, humanity. My name is StarkyBooty32. I'm one of the best people on YouTube. I give people cash, I so do give them cash. I have a pink in sharing content and comedic acts.